How was your week? Sounds spectacular. My week was okay. Who is LookCatchu? A French fry connoisseur. First thing I look for when I'm skimming the menu at a restaurant, French fries. And if you see me eat French fries as the main course at a restaurant, no you didn't. But unless you get fries freshly made and it's steaming and crispy and you devour it immediately, they aren't the best once you bring them home. So when I'm craving that supreme crunch, I like to enjoy that occasional homemade fry, especially when it's dipped in cheese sauce. And the flavor, oh, so good. But we have to wait till the end so we can eat it together. Now let's get French frying. I have here some fist-sized yellow potatoes, and I enjoy my fries without the skin as it interferes with the creamy texture. Now, what's the perfect fry to you? Are you the steak fry kind or shoestring? To me, the perfect fry is a happy balance between the two. Not too thick, or else your whole mouth will be filled with potato. And not too thin, where it becomes a little chip. I like using the size of my finger as a guide, but if you have thick fingers, then it's probably not a good reference. Let it soak for 20 to 30 minutes in cold water, okay? This will help draw out excess starch, which is the first on our Supreme Crisp checklist. Now for traditional fries, the majority will use russet potatoes because of its high starch content. However, I like to use yellow potatoes because we'll be boiling these potatoes. And if you boil russet potatoes, it'll basically disintegrate once it touches hot water. If your potato isn't broken, then your water should be a little murky, okay? Wash them once more to get any of that residual starch left over on the stick. And with the stove on medium heat, I'll add some salt to a large pot of water, toss in my patates, and bring it to a gentle boil. Once it's gently boiling, I'll set my timer for 5 minutes. Drain and let it run under cold water. And the stick should turn out tender, but not soft enough to be able to mash. Gently pat them dry with some paper towels, making sure they're drier than the Sahara Desert. As we all know what water and hot oil will cause, and it isn't pretty. Toss them into a large bowl with some cornstarch and gently mix, toss, and shake the sticks so it gets a light dusting. Now using cornstarch will ensure that our potatoes stay floofy on the inside and crisp up like crazy so that there's an audible echo in your head and your brain jiggles a little once you chomp into it. Let it sit for a few minutes so the cornstarch can absorb any excess moisture, since you most likely didn't pat it as dry as the Sahara. In a large pot on medium-high heat, pour in your oil of choice, glug glug glug, and kindly dunk the sticks in like they're enjoying a nice hot jacuzzi, letting it cook for 5 minutes. Since we already partially cooked the potato, this initial fry will fully cook your fries so you don't bite into a rock-solid potato, unless that's your sort of thing. But LookCatchu, why did we initially boil these potatoes when we're frying it twice already? Number 1, more floof, and number 2, since the majority of kitchens don't have a thermometer, it's hard to tell when the potato is fully cooked. And partially cooking your patates will 100% guarantee or your money back that your French fries will be fully cooked through. It also lessens the frying time so that your French fries won't turn super dark brown. Ring, ring, ring. Oh, time's up. Your potato should have a nice light color, but with the addition of a blistered and slight crispy skin, which is something that I don't want on myself. But it's the beauty standard in the eyes of our potato. I'm just gonna let them cool on a wire rack for a few minutes as we make our cheese sauce. Nom nom. Cheese sauce, aka nacho cheese, one of the best inventions of humankind. At least, that's what I think. I have here some medium cheddar cheese, the neon orange kind. I don't know why, but neon orange cheese just hits different, you know? Melt a generous pat of butter in a small saucepan on low heat. Oh, I'm melting. I'm melting. Then add in a sprinkle of flour. Whisk quickly until it's well combined. Pour in some milk and let it heat up to a light simmer. Add in your cheese. Some people prefer processed cheese, but I like that deep cheesy flavor that real cheese has. Then we're gonna do a little mixy mix. We're gonna do a little mixy mix. Wow, look how satisfyingly silky smooth this is turning out to be. And immediately add in the seasoning of your choice. I like my cheese sauce to kick back, so cayenne pepper will do. It also accentuates the already neon orange color, so it pops even more. You'll know when your cheese sauce is done once you can see small cheese bubbles forming. Now, isn't this a nice thick sauce with 2 C's? I think so. Now that our potatoes have fully cooled down, you'll notice that they're soggy again. Oh no. The moisture in the potato during the initial fry will migrate to the surface of the stick after it cools, making the sticks soggy again. Now the second fry will allow the moisture to evaporate and get that supreme crisp that we're all looking to have. Turn your heat to high and toss the sticks back into their jacuzzi to swim for another 5 minutes or until crispy golden brown. Now this second fry is dedicated for the finale of our supreme crisp, as well as adding a nice sunny golden color. Now if your oil is hot enough, a crispy crust will form with the cornstarch, keeping it floofy on the inside instead of a sponge of oil. Throw them back to a wire rack, and wow, do you hear that? That stuff is music to my ears. And sprinkle them with a little salt and parsley while they're still hot. Serve with a side of our liquid gold, and wow, look at that immaculate cheese dip. And while it's still fresh, let's dig in. Alright, so this is the finished product, and I'm super excited. Alright. Whew. Ooh. Look at that, gorgeous, just like you. Alright, cheers. First bites for you. Nom nom nom. Cheese sauce has a perfect kick to it, not too spicy. Whew. This is what the inside looks like. Nice and floofy. When you first take a bite, you get hit with that crisp. Then you reach the inside, nice and fluffy, just like mashed potatoes. Then you get hit by that nice hint of cayenne pepper. And there's a mild cheesy flavor, so it doesn't overpower the potatoey goodness and the potato flavor that we look for in a French fry. Too good. The outside, since we covered it in cornstarch, it has a nice, brilliant texture. This is definitely satisfying my fry craving. Alright, so this gets LookCatchu's stamp of approval. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I post once a week. And I'll see you guys next time.